You will imagine that you buy Solana. Let's say you buy Solana $500 or $1,000. That is about 5 Solana. Imagine that Solana doing like, let's say, $1,000, which is very, very possible, or even $2,000. It is possible in a bull run. Imagine this coin doing that thing. Imagine what you are going to be making. But you would see it. It will play your eyes. You will see this coin climbing all-time high, and you will be like, I saw this thing. And that's why we always bring it to you. But let me show you how we make this money day in, day out in this particular space. How we use this robot to take profit at will. That when you see this particular market like this open every day, we trade this market like professionals. And we make money on daily basis using an artificial intelligence that is actually the order of the day today. Time has gone when people struggle about how to trade the financial market. Because why? You can today give a robot command and you go to sleep, and that robot will deliver well on profit. And what robot am I talking about? Because you see, when we show our results, let me show you how we make this money. We're waiting for a great season in this particular space called the bull season, the bull market. The bull market is a time where this market will surge in prices. We break all-time high. We establish new all-time highs. Like as you are seeing BTC today trading, when I joined this particular business, BTC was around $52,000. Was trading around $52,000. At the time, the BTC retraced to $48,000. And we started trading with this robot. We made a lot of money. Since that time, when the market climbed to $107,000 to $70,000, from $50,000 to $70,000, we made a lot of money. The market started building up, created all-time high, crossed $100,000. Think about it. We have been minting dollars in this environment. That is the idea. And I thank God for this robot because it has helped me a lot. So tonight is how you can combine an artificial intelligence to crypto market, and you end up with so much more profit. Why? Because artificial intelligence is more efficient now. All you need to do is to understand a few setup, and you are good to go. Now, if I click on this place, you would understand what I mean. Now, imagine a young guy. This is I showed us. This is one of the least account I have. Has already grown to $29,821. Tell me how many traders are doing this. Imagine in a day, look at this, look at some of the history. A day making over $2,000, over $3,000, over $2,000, over $1,700. Imagine doing it consistently, like about 5 days in a row. That is exactly what we want to show you. How do you use this robot to take advantage of this crypto market? How do you do that? Meaning that you can trade these coins and you make money on daily basis while we are still waiting for the main bull market. Do you know my joy? Is that you can make money in this particular business when the market is going up, and you can make money in this market when the market is going down. Let's look at this particular place right now. Let me show you something. When you look at this place, you can see these are some of the coins that gave profit, right? They gave profit on a short trade. On a short trade, meaning that when the market is going down. Now, look, let me tell you my joy. After the bull season, after the bull market, when we must have made money on long trades, launching trades on long, meaning that market is going up and we are making money, we are now going to enter what we call the bearish mood. On that bearish mood is when shorting the market is the order of the day. And I can't wait for this 2 season to happen. And that is my joy. Because if I can do great things with this particular robot, even before the main bull market, even before the main seasons in this particular space, tell me what is going to be happening when those seasons arrive. And that is exactly what I want to show you. How do you use this particular robot to start generating profit for yourself day by day? every blessed day? How can you use this particular robot to build a capital for a business out there that you have wanted to go into all this while? How can you use this particular robot to improve your financial life? How can you use cryptocurrency to affect change in your life? And today, we have grown so big in knowledge with this particular robot and also in crypto space that we have different dimensions that have the capacity to affect change positively for you. All you need to do is to pick the information and work on it. Now, how do you access this robot is very important, and it's very easy and simple. How you access the robot is simple. When you come into different groups where you join our group to learn more about what we do, neither you saw an advert or somebody added you or somebody invited you and you are listening to the sound of my voice, only thing you need is just a link. Now, when you click on that link to download this particular application, it will require your email, which is your personal information. Then once you get your email done, it will show you, it will take you to a place where you download the application. You just download it in your phone. And once you download the application in your phone, you are good to go. Now, how are you good to go? Once you have downloaded the application in your phone, I want you to understand that what we trade is the crypto market. Crypto market is not in this particular robot. The crypto market is in different exchanges. And in these exchanges comprises of this nature. If I click on API Connect, let me show you. Follow me. If I click on API Connect on the dashboard, it will bring me to this space where it allows me to understand the nature of the exchanges that is in partnership with this particular robot. Meaning that anywhere in the world you are, as far as this exchange is working that place, you can use this robot to trade the crypto market. Because every crypto coin, you can find them in this particular exchange. And number one here, you can see Bybit, you can see Binance, you can see BitGet, you can see OKX, you can see Bitmart, you can see KuCoin, you can see MEX, you can see Gate.io, you can see HCS Global, you can see Kraken Spot, Kraken Futures, Binance US, and also Bitfinex, and you can see BingX. All right? So these are the beautiful things. You can see this exchange. You can see that you can use to trade the crypto market. Now, once you have downloaded the robot is in your phone. You need to download an exchange like this if you don't have any before. If you don't have any exchange before, just all you need to do is to download an exchange of your choice like this, the one you prefer to use. So this robot is decentralized in nature, meaning that it does not hold anybody's fund in this particular robot. Meaning that your finance or your capital is independent in your hand. Meaning that your capital is in your hand. You have your capital in any exchange of your choice that you choose to use and trade the crypto financial market. The only thing you are doing is that you are employing the robot to help you make decisions in the market and also help you close a deal when you are not aware or when you are not active. So reducing the stress in trading, that you have to be watching your trade every day, every time, every minute. No, you can set up your robot and the robot closes this trade in these exchanges and drop the profit for you in your exchange. And that is the beauty of what we do. And that is why I'm so glad and comfortable to announce to you and to show you results of how the robot brings this profit for us. And anybody can do it because it's quite simple. So what do you do? Once you have gotten your exchange, once you have downloaded your exchange and you have downloaded the robot, which is downloading the robot by registering through the link, is number one. Number two is downloading an exchange of your choice, which is when you have downloaded an exchange of your choice, you need to do what we call API connection. API connection is giving the robot authority, connecting the robot to your exchange and giving it a trading permission. Trading what? Trading permissions. Meaning that once the robot have access to your exchange, it have the capacity to read coins in that exchange. Meaning that you can trade the coin in your exchange. You can execute the coins in your exchange using the robot. So how do you do the API connection? It's quite simple and easy. When I click on this wallet up here, it will show me a place we call it tutorial, right? Tutorial is like a guide. It's like a guide on how to connect your robot to your exchange. Now, these are step by step. Why I love what we do is that it's self-explanatory. If you look at this, even if you're a novice, you don't know anything about crypto markets, you have not done anything in this particular space before, you can literally walk yourself through without anybody's guidance. But of course, we have guidance as well. Now, this is API import guide. And it says, go to the exchange to create the API and set permissions. Connect to the exchange through the API. Your trading capital is held on the exchange, meaning that the robot does not have access to your money. The only thing you have to authorize is called trading permissions. And once you authorize trading permissions, you are good to go. So you scroll down, you will see step by step how to connect it, what you have to do in your exchange, and connect your robot successfully. And just a few things to click, you are done. And you import your API. And when you come to this place, you see it. API is running normally. That is it. And you will know that you have connected your robot to your exchange. So what do you do next? You now start to what? To make money. What are we here for? We are here to create wealth. We are here to build wealth. Imagine making $30,000 on one of my accounts. It's actually a huge something. There are different accounts that I started with. I no longer show the result because this time around it's quite unbelievable, especially for some persons who don't know the capacity of trading. And especially using a robot that works. When you show short account, it looks like as if we are coming here to show off. But look at this. These are young accounts. I started barely in front of everybody. And if this is your first time, of course, you will see it continue to grow. But we show you results to help you understand there are better ways to do some certain things these days. All you need is to bend down and learn how it works and implement the same strategy, and you'll be on your way to success. Doing trading in this era is no longer that complex. It's no longer that complicated that one cannot do it without previous knowledge. No. You can make money even as you are learning on the process. Why? Because you have indicators in the market that have the capacity to scan the market and give you a good directions. And that is exactly what you are going to be doing tonight. So once you have connected your robot, you now have an opportunity to trade. But before I take you into how to set up your robot, I want you to understand what we are chasing in this market. What type of money are we looking for? What type of wealth are we looking for? Pay attention. When you look at the crypto market, when you don't know the capacity of an environment, you will neglect that particular process. They say the price is what compel people to pay the price, to pay the sacrifice. Right? The reward is what compel people to pay the sacrifice in the first place. Without the reward, some sacrifice will not be made. So now, why are you deciding to be a trader? I want to help you understand something. Look at this. When you to know a good market environment is by the liquidity that comes into that particular space on a daytime volume, meaning under 24 hours. What kind of funds comes into this particular space? What are people to benefit when they are here? What capacity does this particular space hold? That is how to know whether you are in a good environment or not. So when you are to trade in the crypto financial market, we like to let you understand and have an insight to what is going on in this particular space. Because without that understanding, your energy will be low in learning some certain things that could help you to change financially. So what are we doing? We are helping you to understand what is already there, playing out in this field. What is the motivation behind our goals, the things we do? When we set a target of $100,000 in the period of 6 months or 12 months or 1 month or 2 months or whatever, it is based on understanding of what we have understood about this market. And that is why it is said, you can be taken to an ocean, and some people will use a spoon to fetch water in an ocean. Some people will use a bucket. Some people will use cup. Some people will bring GP tank. Some people will bring tanker. It is a different thing altogether. The same ocean, but different approach. And that is why we help to broaden your view in this particular space. There is a lot of money to be made. There is a lot of money to be shared. But only those who understand how it works only get the money. And that is why we always prepare you that this money is always available. It is how you use your tools to get the money that matters a lot. And you keep hearing cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin is pursuing $1 million. It's pursuing $500,000. It's pursuing $200,000. And we are there. We are here watching it grow from nothing to something. Today we are watching Ethereum from nothing to $200. And you and I have an opportunity to take advantage of this particular market. And you have an opportunity to be in a meeting like this where you are hearing about bull season. This is not that you are not aware. This time around, you know it. But why are you not taking action? Why are you not taking advantage of it? Maybe your energy is still low. But I want to remind you, the total daily volume today, which tomorrow it will change, is what? $188.28 billion under 24 hours. Can you imagine such volume? These are the markets you have an access to. These are the markets everybody have access to, as far as you are listening to my voice. And these are the things that when I wake up in the morning, I go to this place and I understand the kind of opportunity that awaits me, and I prepare my mind. That is why, as the day goes by, I screenshot my account and I send it to the group for people to see how well we are doing. And people are wondering, how are they doing it? Motivation, energy are different. And that is everything that will always help you to understand that you can do massive things when you understand what you are looking for. And of course, for the end traders, the goal is $100,000 before the end of this year. Before the end of this year. So let's dive into this training tonight. Then how do you make this money? How do you set up this robot and start making money? I'm going to be explaining to you few different advantages the robot has given to you to make progress. These are the features in this particular robot that allows you to take advantage of the market conditions. Look at this. The market is a different entity. This robot is a tool to approach the market. And when you have a better tool, you will certainly do well in a space like this. So now, one of the two that the robot has actually fortified and built for your own advantage is called the automated robot. Meaning that you can trade this market on a spot through automated. You can trade this market on futures through automated. And that is the beauty of it. Meaning that you can trade this market on autopilot. Meaning that you can set up coins and you go to sleep and the robot will sell and still enter the market on your behalf because it's running on autopilot. And only thing we ask you to do is to make sure you understand exactly how to use this particular robot well, and you will certainly do well with it because every of the features here is working perfectly. Then there is also an idea for synchro trading. Now, what is a synchro trading? The robot goes out to help you understand that you can copy other people's trade. When you become a star coach and you start to develop some good skill, making some good money, other people can copy your style. But in our community, these are one of the most consistent group I have ever seen. Every day by day, dishing out values to the community, helping us to understand, to make better use of the tools we have. That is why we can say that we have strategies that you can copy. You can follow the strategies and enter the market, and you will definitely make money. Meaning that you are not coming here to scratch from nowhere. So there is already a strategy laid down for you. Then the robot also has an idea of signals. In crypto markets or any financial market you can trade, there is room for signal. Some of the signals are given by ordinary people, ordinary human beings, who may have time understood the directions in the market, or which and where the market is going, and they can analyze and give you idea on where the market is going, and when you go that direction, the market will give you profit. And for those who do that, you will have to pay to access such signals. So some people do it. So some pay $100 to access signals, some pay $200, some pay $1,000, some pay $500, depending on who is giving you the signals and how accurate the signals may be. But at the end of the day, it still depends that you have to pay to access the signals. So the robot now understand, the developers understand that this is a financial market where people seek for signal, a direction in the market, because most people may not know which way the market is going. And they fortify this particular space with indicators that have the ability to scan the market and give a signal on the direction a particular coin is going to go within a certain period of time. Meaning that an individual can come and take that particular signal and trade with it and still make money on that particular coin ASAP. You can take signals on spot. You can take signals on long. If I will check this spot and I click on long, you will see that every signal here is on futures, long. The one shining green with the green sign shows is on long signal. If I click on short and I uncheck that particular long, every coin here, which is only one coin, which is this particular AVI, is remaining on the signal that was given on short today, because today market was a bit moving up in a green side. And that was why there's no much signals on short. But I want to share with you that these are the features the robots have. I've not seen any robot that is well fortified in this manner to provide with the users different options to take advantage of the market. It is very rare. And the good news is that you have the access to these things for free. You're not paying a dime for it. So now, if I go back to this place, which is on this particular manual, this is a different use case as well. And this place is fortified with almost 10 robots at the same time. Meaning that you have access to what? AIDCA Pro on spot. This is a robot. And you have access to AIDCA Pro on futures. This is a robot that can trade the futures market. The other one can trade the spot market. And when you come here, you have access to Martingale Spot, which can trade the spot market. And you have access to the SWOT Martingale Futures, which can trade the futures market. And here you have AIDCA Spot, which can trade the spot market. And you have AIDCA Pro on AIDCA Futures, which can trade the futures market. Now, and you have AI Grid, which can trade the spot market. And you have AI Dual Grid, which can trade the futures market. And here we have DCA Spot, which can trade the market on spot. And we have DCA Futures, which can trade the market on a futures market, on a futures trade. Now, if you look at these things, you will well understand that those that develop this robot, they are not joking. There are a lot of use case and so many features that have the capacity to give you experience in this particular field. Do you know only thing that you needed to do is simple, master how to use, even if it is one of it. Even if it is one robot, master how to use it well. And you will always smile to bank with money. And that is my story. That we started from nowhere. But I calmed down and looked at it. Watched our coach consistently with what he was doing and the result he was showing and the strategies he provided. And we started to do magic in this particular space. That today the floor is given to us to actually help you understand how this as well can benefit you and change your life. So when we speak with such energy, we speak from a place of conviction and results. Because once there is a result, my brother, you don't need much talk anyway. But my assignment tonight is how do you use the same robots to make money in this particular field? If you want to trade this market, this robot is not an investment scheme. No. It's not an investment. What we trade is the crypto financial market. The only advantage we have is that we have this robot that allows us to go into this market whether we have previous knowledge in this space or we don't have. So at this point, you find that we are at advantage because why? We can use this robot to trade this market at will. The beautiful thing about this is that your capital stays with you in your exchange. It doesn't consign me. You don't give me any money to trade for you. No, this is not a place we are calling people to come and gather money so that we'll trade and give you return on investment. No. Our assignment is simple. That which we are doing, that we are making this money from, excuse me, that way we are using this particular robot to trade. The strategies we are using, we don't hide it. We give you access to it 100% to also go through it and understand how to use the same robot and create the same result that we have while you have your capital sitting in your exchange, sitting in your hand. And the only thing we require from you is when you start making money, share the testimony with us. That's just it. That's just it. So, and this is the beauty of the era we are in today. So now the question is this: how much capital is required to trade in this particular space? This robot is capital friendly, meaning that whether you have a low capital or big capital, you are welcome. The low capital, I mean, is as low as less than $100. Meaning that if you have from $30 up to $100, you can trade this market using the robot. So when you have such low capital, from $100 down to $30, or from $30 up to $100, how do you trade? That is when we recommend that you can use what we call the AIDCA Pro on features, on spot, not features. If you have less than $100, you can trade spot. You come to this place, all you need to do is to follow our strategies. We have a strategy already that will have the capacity to help you make progress. Are you with me now? So all you need to do is to click on what? Is to click on that particular coin. Let's say you select SRP and Doge, for example, and you click confirm. It will bring you to this place where it allows you to set up your parameters. Now, the most important thing here is to understand how we implement this strategy. All you need to do is to authorize few things. And most importantly, you set your take profit. You click on your take profit and decide how many the robot to take the profit. And once the robot enters the market, once you are done with your setting, all you need to do is to click on launch. When you click on launch, the robot will enter the market and trade for you. And once it reaches your take profit, it will close and drop the profit for you. Just like what you saw here. Just like what you saw here. Some brought profit at 1.something%, some brought profit at 2.something%. And you can see it. Enna gave $85 at 2.83%, while Chigai gave $52 at 1.something%. Right? So, and that is the beauty of it. So all you need to do is to follow the strategy. And once you are done setting up, you put your take profit, you click on launch, and the robot enters the market. Now, if you have $100 and above, you can use features, right? Let's say I select this Tricoin, SRP, Dodge, and other, and I click on this. It will bring me to this interface where it allows me to give a direction. Understand it. When you assess our strategy, you will understand how to give directions or how to pick a trade using different direction lines. Now, once you click on long, it means you are telling the robot that you want to take profit when the market is going up. When the market is going up, right? It's just like now, BTC was trading at $124,000 about a week or 2 weeks ago. And right now, it's trading at $112,000. Now, imagine how much that is to be covered up when the market starts to go up. So when the market starts to go up to that previous all-time high, which we're expecting $140,000 very soon, we're going to be seeing it happening. Now, imagine that the market is going to go that way, and you are clicking, you are sending your robot on long trade, which means if you say the robot should take profit at 2% or 4% or 3%, it will definitely get that done within some minutes. That is what it is. And you can trade as many times as possible. So when you understand the direction the market is going, you are going to make money on that direction once the market goes that direction. Now, if you say the robot, okay, this market is at 1012 right now, and I understand that this market have the capacity to go down to maybe 1010 or something like that, or 110, what do? Go short for me. And when you reach 2% of this particular downtrend, get the profits close. The robot will just do that. Why? Because you can trade both long and you can trade both short. So if you have $100, you want $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, or $100,000, this market is yours. You can make so much crazy money in this market. Now, you can also use what we call indicator hedging, meaning that you can hedge the market. What is it to hedge the market? Hedging a market is when you trade in two directions at the same time, meaning that you launch long and you launch short at the same time. If the market is going long, the robot will give you profit on a long trade. But if the market is going short, the robot will also switch and give you profit on the short trade. Why? Because you are hedging the market. Then you can also use what we call indicator direction. What is indicator direction? Like I told us, these are powerful artificial intelligence that is in this market, understanding the algorithm that actually helps this market to float in different volatile movements. And for that reason, these particular indicators scan the energy of the market at a particular time and can help you pick a direction even when you don't know which way the market is going. So, and once the robot picks a particular direction, it activates the trade on that direction, and once it reaches your take profit, it will drop the profit for you, and you make money. That is the beauty of what we do. And I will also talk about these two robots as well, and we'll call it, I will take you to the next part. Now, if you use the AI DCA, the DCA...
Mr. Chibuike, once you try and round up early so that I want to show them something. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So now, let's rush it. Now, if you look at the DCA spot as well, if you have less than, let's say, if you have $130 and above, you can trade it. You can trade the spot market, like I mentioned before. And also, all you need to do is you click on this, you select a coin, one coin at a time, and you decide how much to trade a coin, and you come to this place and you decide to take profit, meaning that you can take your profit at, let's say, 2%, 1%, 3%, 4%. And all you need to do is, once you are done, using the idea of our recommendation in our strategies, once you're done, you click on launch, the robot will enter the market and trade for you. And once it reaches your take profit, it gives you profit. You can also see the interface of the DCA features. The DCA features is also different from AI DCA Pro in terms of interface. Now, giving you different options on how to go into the market, and it's quite easy and simple to set up. And once you're done, you click on launch, and the robot will enter the market and trade for you. Now, here as well, you can give direction both long and also short, and also hedging, and also auto direction as well. Auto direction is the same thing as indicator direction. Auto direction is the same thing as single single direction or whatever, right? Auto single, right? That is how it is. So all you need to do is to understand how to use our strategies and you'll be okay with it. Now, I've been mentioning about strategies. Now, how do you assess our strategy? It's very simple and easy. You need to join our private mentorship group. Why is private mentorship group important in this particular space? It's much more important than your capital. Yes, if you heard me right. Why? Because we believe in knowledge. We believe that when you know what you're supposed to do, the little things that make the difference, you will be unstoppable. But when you come into this particular space, you will look and see that there is money, but you cannot make that money. Why? Because you don't have knowledge. And that is why you need to gain access to our private group mentorships. Now, on these group mentorships, you don't have to pay money to join the group. How do you gain access to it? Only do a few things. What is that few things? If I click on this store, it brings me to this interface where it allows me to show you what we call UGAS. UGAS is like a fuel that runs that helps this robot to trade on this market. Every artificial intelligence you can think of in this world uses what we call UGAS, including the gadget I have in my hand called cell phone, uses what we call gas, and the gas is like data. So it depends on the name they gave it. And what you use to buy data is money. So when you get the gas, you are able to trade with this robot. That's why your capital will stay with you. You don't give anybody your capital. But all you need to do is to buy the gas that enables you to trade. As far as you come here to trade, you want to trade with this robot. You don't give anybody a dime. You are not buying the gas from me. I bought my gas as well. And that's why I can be able to trade. So the gas is just normal for everybody. Now, if you have made up your mind to trade with this gas by buying your UGAS, which is the only way you can trade, all you need to do, you can see the price of the UGAS, $45, you can see the $95, you can see the $540, you can see the $1,700, you can see the $2,400, you can see $3,750, you can see 7,000 UGAS. Now, on these particular prices you are seeing, we advise that if you want to get your UGAS, avoid the one of $45. Why? Because this robot comes with what we call trading speed. It's just like the internet space where you can access the 2G network or 3G network or 4G network or 5G network, right? Which maybe in the future, there may be need for 6G network or 7G network. It's just that same thing here. That once you have been able to activate your gas with the $95 UGAS, you'll be at trading speed 1. Now, on this TVIP 1, we call it an idea that actually helps, let's say, broke people like me when I started newly to start anyhow and start building something for myself while I'm looking out for the better opportunity. Now, if you have the capacity to go for the 540, that will give you trading speed 2. Of course, when you're operating on trading speed 2 and when you're operating on the $95 UGAS, in fact, you cannot even be given the same strategy because the capacity is not the same thing. And that is the advantage that helps us to milk more money in the market, because the market is like an ocean. That is what I said in the beginning. When you get the 1,700, you put yourself in an angle where you have different benefits with this particular robot and also with a good speed robot of speed 3. You get the 2,400, you also have a powerful speed as well, speed 4. And you get the 3,750, you get the what? The speed 5. And of course, the 7,000 gives you speed 6. Now, in all this speed, all you need to do is to make sure you activate your gas. Once you get the gas of $95, you will be added to our inner group private mentorship. When you get the gas of 540 and above, you'll be added to our 10K group. And of course, there is a promo as a result of the CVIP going on right now. I was speaking with my coach last time, and he was showing me how he reached out to the management of this particular robot, pleading with them to give promo based on this particular CVIP, based on helping people to have access to it so that they themselves can benefit on the idea of non-traders or strategies. And that has been an amazing. And what gives you access to this particular CVIP3? 1,400. And that 1,400 gives you the opportunity to be at trading speed 3 and also the CVIP3 as well. And with that, you have an opportunity to take advantage of this market. So what do? Once you have done getting your UGAs, all you need to do is to reach out to an admin to add you to the group where you needed to be added to. And you start to participate and start creating wealth for yourself. And for those who have not been able to get access to the non-group strategy, which the training started yesterday, you have to do that now before the second batch is closed. And I can assure you, it has already started. And of course, you can't believe what is going on there. So all you need to do is to get yourself ready, prepare your CVIP, prepare your TVIP, and let's make the highest money in this particular space. And once again, this true profit is not to intimidate you, but to help you understand that you still have a chance to build financial freedom for yourself. And with this particular amazing robot, you can do just that with ease. And here, we're always here to guide you, to help you, to teach you, and to train you. All you need to do is to be at the right place at the right time, and you definitely make massive progress. At this point, I'm welcoming back my coach, Coach Gideon, to actually end up right off this meeting with us, and I'm privileged tonight. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I must say, may God bless you from wherever you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Boss, are you there?
Amazing, amazing, amazing. If you actually enjoyed that section, can you put your hands together for Mr. Chibuike? That was a wonderful section. Before we actually talk on this particular one, take you on another section. Please put your hands together. Just a clapping emoji. Let's do that quickly. Put up the clapping emoji, guys. The clapping emoji, everybody. The clapping emoji, beautiful. Beautiful. That was powerful. That was powerful. All right. So just a moment. Right now, I'm going to be sharing my screen. So guys, I want you to take what you're being taught here to be very serious. You know, we are taking our time, putting out the effort, trying to show you every single thing you need to succeed in this business model. And the truth is this: once you follow the process, you will definitely achieve success. So right now, I'm going to be sharing my screen to show you something. We are about the bull run, as you see, BTC just going up and down. And I want to tell you that this bull run will be ending very soon. Yeah, it should be ending very soon. It's going to be taking a lot of people by surprise. So many persons are going to be taken by surprise, and you need to take action. Now, if you are in this business model, I've given coins for you guys to buy already. Just a tip tonight, I want to give you a few more coins you can consider buying. Do your due diligence in them as well. You can as well do your personal research in them. But just a few more coins you can consider, buying. You can research on them and you can buy and hold. Some of them are low utility coins. Some of them are not low utility coins, as you can see on my screen. So the list are on my screen right now, so you can look at them. So BNB, these are the exchange coins you should buy. These are exchange coins. Exchanges, these are decentralized and centralized exchange coins together. So there's few that I've not added up here. I'm going to be dropping those ones in the inner group and 10K group later on. Those ones are coins that are purely IDO coins. I like, IEOs and IDO coins. So BNB, of course, is owned by Binance, and it's also a very good coin project. If you have good capital, you should consider buying BNB. It's a project I love with passion. So I am not giving you random coins. I'm just listing exchange coins. All the coins you're seeing here are either centralized, decentralized exchange coins. So the first one, BNB, OKB is owned by OKX. OKX is a very big exchange. Now we have Pikamun by Pika. KCS, we have HT by Huobi. Sorry, it's owned by Huobi. It's a typo error by Huobi. We have RTS by Remittis. We have Hyperliquid. That is the name of the coin is called Hype. We have Best by Best Token Wallet. We have Mazi We have tokens 6900. So these coins you are seeing here, we have Avalanche. Avalanche is not actually an exchange coin, but it's a layer one coin. So I just added us some few layer one coins and about 3 layer two coins. I told us that I am going to be listing maybe in our next class tomorrow. I'll be listing about 5 or let me say 7 to 10 powerful layer one coins that you must buy. Those ones you must buy them. Layer one coins are going to pump even more than some layer two, more than some exchange coins. Why we prefer buying exchange coins and layer one coin for security? Like if you have good bags, that means you are holding good money. Is because these coins are they are not going to dump. You just imagine how market has been dumping. If you watch BNB, you watch OKB, you watch HT, you watch Hype, you watch Best, you see that most of those coins, they don't just dump. These are exchange coins because the exchange itself, who are the owners of the coin, they will almost try to pump the coin. Also, there is one I forget to list here. Before I forget, I think I should make it number 3 or 4. Let's say we make it number 6. What is the name again? Okay. Buy what is the name of this exchange again? This Gate.io, buy their coin. Yes. Okay, buy their coin. So Gate.io. So just buy the exchange coins are gonna also we have BitGet coin. Also buy it as well. So these exchanges, centralized exchange coins, are going to do well. They might not give you the kind of money like that will turn you to a millionaire overnight, but they will definitely not crash your money. That is what I mean. They will not crash your money. So there are some other ones that I consider it to be very low utility coins that you can buy. Coin like Mazi, that is Mazi Dodge, is a meme coin. Now look at this among I want to mention those ones. We have Mazi, we have Wepe, that is Wall Street Pepper. We have Wepe, then we have Saros. You can buy Saros, you can buy SUBBD. Then we have mentioned Mazi before. Then Token 6900, very, very important. I give you a little bit details about it. It's a hot pre-sale project with a low market cap, or making an attractive option for early investors. Now, let me give you other ones. You can buy Pendo. Please make sure this is not a financial advice. Do your due diligence in your own research. These are coins. I am holding little bags. I'm holding little amount of money in them, but I am considering them to be able to do very well before the end of this bull run. We have Chainlink. Chainlink is actually already a big name. I believe most of you guys are trading on Chainlink. Consider buying Chainlink. Among other coins I've given you guys to buy. Of course, I am going to list the 5 best coins that I consider are going to do most. They're going to give you highest profit in this bull run. I didn't include any of them in this particular list, and the reason is because I want to I handpick them. I have been researching on them. I'm holding big bag on them. You can buy them. 3 of them are just low utility cap coins. Okay, so you have then this particular one, Little Pepper, I just learned about it tonight, so I have not really done my due diligence about it. I was just researching on it before this meeting, but you can research on it if I think I really want to consider add it here before, but you can as well look at it as well. So this I just gave a little highlight on it. That is why you see it to be the last one I drop here. So these are the coins you consider. But from the highlights I got about Little Pepper, it seems it's still on pre-sale at the moment, and it's likely going to do well. Or any coin that is on pre-sale, please, when you are buying, don't risk more than $20. So buy with like $10, $5, $20. Okay. So they are done with their pre-sale, and if they do well on pre-sale with your $10, then you can consider putting in big amount of money. They are potential coins that can give you your 100,000, 500,000, 500,000% profits, depending on how they were able to do well. Now, there are other coins like Little Pepper that I also considered. I think it's not in this list. Okay, I'm going to drop the list later on, or in our next meeting, I'm going to show us. Those ones are basically meme coins, and not low meme coins that pump and dump like what we call shit coins. They are middle cap meme coins, and coins like Pepe and the rest of them, Shiba Inu, are high cap meme coins. These ones are middle cap and low cap meme coins that I also consider going to do well. So now we're doing analysis, because if we don't give you guys these coins to buy, well, definitely the bull run is going to end. If I buy them and I make money off them, and you don't buy them, I don't have any joy. So this crypto space is for everybody to make money, and it's vast, it's wide. Once all you need to do is to watch. As I'm making money, my own money does not in any way affect yours. The first I'm going to make money, we not limit you from making money. If all of us are buying and we are all making money, that is the beauty of the business. So guys, please, I'm begging you in the name of God, if you have money, start from the high one. Pika is not actually a high coin, so you can look at BNB, OKB. You can look at KCS. From KCS, I think it's KuCoin coin that is owned by KuCoin. Also a very good exchange coin. You can look at HT. These are high cap coins that you can consider. You can look at RTX, Best, then Avas, then Mazi. So then you can as well buy other ones, the other low meme coins that you should buy. Now, in our next class, which is going to be tomorrow by the grace of God, it's likely to be general meeting. Tomorrow is not Friday, so it's definitely going to be general meeting. I am going to give us, maybe towards the ending of the class like this, I'm going to give us some coins that I am holding. I'm going to share my portfolio with you. And this coin, some of them has given me huge profits, just with, as you're seeing, market pumping and dumping. We have coins that have done over 10,000% profits. So some of them are yet to pick up, and I believe they're going to do massively well this bull run. They are not in this list. I'm going to be selecting that list later on to give to you. Now, this is my advice to you. If you have big money, divide your capital into, let's say, what I mean by big money, you have $1,000, $500, and above. Divide your portfolio into two. Now, use 50% of that to buy high cap coins. Now, these are your security, right? Buy coins like BNB, like other high. I'm going to list the high cap coins for you. Buy them. Now, SRP, Solana. These coins are quite good. They are not bad. So $50 in them will not make you a millionaire. That what I mean is that you're not going to wake up one day and you discover that your $250 in SRP has made you $1 million. No, it's never going to happen. It's not a rocket science. Yeah, people behind these projects are not going to pump it that way, and investors are careful when they are putting their money in this project because they know it's a progressive journey. So now, and remember, the coin is not going to pop because of its market cap. Now, there are low cap coins that can give you 1 million %, right? We saw it in the likes of Shiba Inu, Cake, and many other coins in the last bull run. And there are coins that every bull run, there are coins that must repeat the same, scenario. That must repeat the same. I will list them for you. So you now divide your portfolio into two. You're going to use the other one to buy those low cap coins, low market cap, and liquidity position coins. You're going to buy them with other 50%. So while you position yourself with other one for high cap, other ones for there. So if your portfolio is very large, then you can play around the coins, share them, and buy randomly with small money. So, but the truth is this: you don't necessarily need to buy all coins to become rich. You just need to buy few ones that are 100% guaranteed to pump to become wealthy. So now, lastly, before I go, I want to say this: we have officially kicked off our end traders training, and we kick off yesterday, and it was an amazing training session. Everybody in the group, it was blast. Last one, we had people made over $400,000, 300,000, 200,000. I want to recreate this success this time around. Anybody can do it. Once you have CVIP 3, then you're welcome into the business model to join us. The room is still free and open. Get your CVIP 3, reach out to any of our admins and request to be added. The goal that must be achieved is that the least among each and every person in that particular group will be making at least $100,000 before December. So we just have 3 months to achieve $100,000, and it's 100% possible. So if you're willing to join us, you don't need capital. If you don't have, then we're going to show you exact scenario inside you trading business using both the global pool and the rest of them that can assist you to do these same figures without, struggle. So, and it has nothing to do with what some of you are breaking your brains about. So feel free to reach out to an admin and get started. Lastly, our meeting is going to continue tomorrow, and I appreciate each and every one of us who has been in this meeting. God bless you and do have a wonderful night. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. Thank you, Mr. Chibike, for that wonderful session. See you guys tomorrow by 9 p.m. And if you're a newbie, head over right now, get registered and get started.